So we have got a challenge to solve in Power BI. This is a very basic kind of a challenge. So we'll just focus on this particular table to understand what the challenge is. There are a lot of columns, but we will focus on the columns that are relevant to us. So the first column that we have is customer ID. Okay. The next column that we need to consider is deposit type, that tells whether the customer is depositing FD or RD. Then we have got the deposit amount for the customer. The next column that we need to focus on is status, that tells us whether the FD or RD is active or it belongs to some other status. Now the challenge that we need is the first column we need customer ID, the second column we need is FD that are active. So we will take FDs which has got status active and the sum of those FDs for the respective customer. The next column that we need is RDs having the deposit amount for only active statuses. The next column or the next column that we need is total deposit amount, that will do the sum of FD and RD. It's very straightforward. And the last column that we need is will tell us whether the customer is a premium customer or a regular customer. How do we decide that? If the customer has got FD active and also RD active amount greater than 0, then we say that it's a premium customer. Okay, if the customer has only invested in FD or only RD, then it's a regular customer. That's how we decide the last column. So you can pause the video, try this challenge on your own. I will be sharing the data set in the description of the video. I will anyways go ahead and explain how to do this. It's a very simple basic kind of a challenge. So first of all, what I need is a table. So I'm taking this table visual. As I said, the first column that we need is customer ID. So I'll just drag this one. The next column that we need is FD active amount. So how do we get the FD active amount? Click on this modeling, click on the new measure, and we will quickly create this new measure. Let us call this as FD active amount, and we'll use calculate function. Within calculate, we will say we need sum of the deposit, okay, amount, and next thing we need is filter. So we need to filter on the basis of type. So I'll say type is equal to, as I said, this is only for FD, so we'll focus on that. Next thing that we need to consider is status. So I'll say status should be equal to active, and that will help us to create the first measure that gives us FD active amount. I'll hit the enter button. Let's drag this. We have got FD active amount. Now similarly we need RD active amount. So I'll again click on the modeling. I need the exact same measure. The only difference would be this will be RD, and here type should be RD. Okay, rest all things remain same. I will hit enter, and let us copy this to the visual, and we have got RD amount as well. Okay, now we have got FD active amount, RD active amount. The next column that we need is total amount. So I'll just click on this modeling, click on the new measure, and let us call this as total amount. Okay, now in this, for this total amount, all we need is FD active amount plus RD active amount. That's all. Okay, so let us see if that works, and of course it will work. I'll just drag this, and as we can see, we have got the total amount 50 plus 2000 is 52,000, and likewise for the upcoming rows as well. Now we need the last column that will tell us whether the customer is a premium customer or not. So for example, you can see that C101 is a premium customer because it has got both FD and RD active amount. C102 is a regular customer because it doesn't have FD amount, it only has RD amount. So that would be the logic. So let us do that very quickly. I'll again click on modeling, click on this new measure, and let us call this as customer type. So I'll say this is customer type, and if the FD amount is greater than 0 and RD active amount is greater than 0, okay, this is what our logic is. Then if both conditions are true, if both are positive like C101, then we will say that the customer is a premium customer. So I'll just say premium, or the customer is a regular customer. So I'll just close the brackets and let us see how does it look. So I'll just drag this here, and as we can see, we have got first. So I'll just let me just make it little more visible. So I hope this looks better now. Okay, we don't need totals, it doesn't look good here, so I'll just disable this, and now we have got the output. Okay, as you can see, we have got this first one as a premium customer, second one as a regular, and likewise for the other rows as well. This was a very basic kind of a challenge. I will be creating more such videos wherein I will I'll raise the difficulty level for the upcoming challenges. Thank you so much for watching this video.